public defender is an attorney employed by the community and responsible for giving legal aid without cost to any person who seeks it and is financially unable to employ private counsel. It is his duty to defend those accused of crime until the issue is decided in a court of law. The first public defender's office in the United States was opened in January 1913. Over the years, other offices were opened. And today, that handful has grown to a network of lawyers cooperating to protect the rights of our clients. Concerns the violent hatred of a young boy, a hatred which threatened to destroy the lives of those around him. The incorporated city of Santa Monica is one of the most popular resort towns in California. Through it runs the Pacific Coast Highway, which leads just a few miles north to the beach colony of Malibu, an area in the jurisdiction of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office.
Sardines. She knows I hate sardines. Want a sandwich?
What kind?
Sardine.
No, thanks.
Who's he?
459 suspect. That call from Santa Monica an hour ago.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you pick him up?
At a drive-in below Topanga, eating a hamburger.
Where's your partner?
Outside.
Gas caps, spark plugs, windshield wipers. You can open a gas station, kid?
All he had in his pockets. Wallet and 35 cents.
What's your name, son?
Tommy Haynes.
Address?
1847 Vista Court.
Whose car were you driving?
My mother's.
Where does she live?
Same place.
Hey, Sarge. Got that accident report ready? It's on the desk. I'll be with you in a minute, Kennedy. Telephone number?
Expert 1792.
Tommy, what are you doing here?
Broke into a filling station in your territory. What's the matter?
Wait till the boys in Santa Monica hear about this.
Hear what?
That you arrested Keith Williams, boy?
Captain Williams?
Well, you didn't book him.
Yeah. Here, you take him in.
You booked him. You take him in. So long, Tommy.
So long.
Look, son, this is not a laundry ticket. Once we've made it out, we can't throw it away. Now, why didn't you tell us who your father was?
My father's dead.
But he said Captain Williams was...
It's my stepfather.
Take him to the back room. Right. Not again. And you got me with 22 points.
That makes $2.17 you owe me.
What a pigeon. Boy, this has been a real for-nothing day. You still beefing about that Henderson case? Well, it was your testimony that cost my client probation.
He was guilty. Chris belongs in jail. Hello? Charlie, do you have to call me at home? 502. So it gets in the papers. I hate drunk drivers. Lock 'em up. Yeah. Good night.
Bart, one of these days I'm going to have that telephone disconnected. In the 6 months we've been married, I'll bet we've averaged 5 calls a night.
Wait till he gets to be assistant chief. It'll get worse.
You hear anything?
Well, as long as you were a bachelor, I wouldn't have bet on you. But now that you've got Louise, it's even money or better.
You tell wonderful.
Now you know why I married you, huh?
You drink that coffee, it'll get cold.
Here we go again. Hello, Captain Williams.
Oh, Captain. Sorry to bother you. It's Sergeant Loman, Malibu Station.
Malibu? You're a little out of my territory, Sergeant.
Oh, that's right, sir. We're holding your son Tommy on a 459.
Is this a joke?
No, sir. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
Hold him. I'll be right out there.
Sorry, Bart.
We got it,
things, Tommy?
Yes, sir?
Why?
I don't know.
I don't believe you. Who are you covering for?
Nobody?
You did it alone?
I guess so.
Either you did or you didn't. What do you want with this junk?
I don't know.
You broke into a gas station. For no reason?
I guess so.
Stop lying, you're not a criminal. You didn't take this.
Well, yes, I did.
Tommy, you never stole anything in your life.
Sure I have. I used to steal oranges from Mr. Lombardi's backyard.
That's not what I mean, and you know it. Come on. Captain, sign this release form.
Why, Tommy? Why won't you tell?
Answer your mother. Look, son. Somebody must have framed you.
No, sir, I didn't.
I know, it was one of those fraternity initiations, that is?
No.
Tommy, you've never done anything bad. If you had a reason, please tell us.
I didn't have a reason.
All right, Tommy. Get to bed.
No, he stays here till we get the truth.
You're not in your office now, Keith. Go ahead, Tommy. We'll talk about it later.
Good night. Louise, you're being too easy on the boy.
I won't have you treat him like a criminal.
He's a thief. My son. A thief.
He's my son. There must be some logical explanation to all this.
All right, you find it.
You could be more sympathetic.
He's not the only one in trouble. What'll happen to me when it leaks out?
That's all you think of. You. Well, I'm sick of it. You hear? Sick of it.
Remember? I suppose you know about Tommy.
Yeah, I've heard rumbles.
I don't get it, Bart. I just don't get it.
Did anything happen recently to upset Tommy?
There's nothing the matter with that boy.
Well, what are you going to tell the court then?
That's why I came to see you.
You want me to appear for Tommy?
If you have the time.
I'll make time. You know about Tommy's record. Has he ever been in trouble before?
Not really. It was an accident.
What?
He broke a drugstore window about a month ago. I paid for it.
It was an accident, huh?
What else? What reason would a kid have?
Louise know about it?
Well, I didn't want to upset her.
Now, Keith, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I have seen cases like this. A boy loses his father. He's left with only his mother. She loves him and spoils him, lets him get away with murder. Then she remarries. Maybe the stepfather does something to awaken hostilities in the boy.
Why?
Well, all kids his age resent authority. On top of that, you're a police officer.
Tommy doesn't resent me. We get along great.
Do you?
I've tried my best to make him like me.
And have you succeeded?
Now you're talking like Louise.
Well, you seem to know all the answers. What do you suggest I tell the court at Tommy's hearing?
Well, say anything you want, but don't say I can't handle my own kid.
You're allowing your ambition to blind you to the fact that you have a problem at home.
You're wrong, Bart. I don't know why Tommy did it, but it wasn't to spite me. Do it my way, will you? He'll get off. In a couple of weeks, it'll be forgotten. I'll handle him.
careful. It's not easy to handle a live time bomb.
Now, Mr. Matthews, let me understand you clearly. As a friend of the court and of the defendant, you admit to no mitigating circumstances for this offense.
Well, Your Honor, the boy has a very fine record. I don't believe that he was motivated by criminal intent.
You ask me to pass off an act of burglary, a felony, as a harmless, boyish prank?
No, sir.
Then what intent do you imply?
Well, the defendant admits his guilt and throws himself on the mercy of the court.
And since Captain Williams is a police officer, you want me to recognize that fact in your plea for probation?
That's right, sir.
Why did you steal those articles, Tommy?
I don't know.
You had no reason?
I guess I didn't.
Captain Williams, juvenile delinquency is an increasing problem. Do you expect me to set this boy free without any attempt at correction?
Your Honor, the boy lost his father when he was 10. He's been without a firm hand. Put him on probation and I'll guarantee you he doesn't get into any more trouble.
Why haven't you been able to prevent this incident?
I had no idea what he was up to.
That's why this case is all the more important. You're a police captain. What sort of example are you setting for other parents?
It's not fair for you to discriminate against this boy because of my position.
Keith, Captain Williams, it is the decision of this court that Thomas Haynes be remanded to the custody of the probation department and confined to the industrial school for a period of 6 months.
Oh, no.
Young man, is there anything you wish to say?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry I've caused my parents so much trouble.
During the next 2 months, I saw little of Keith Williams. He had his problems, I had mine. One day, I received a message from Sergeant Peters, Keith's right-hand man. I found him in the basement of the police range.
Didn't waste any time.
Well, my office said it was urgent, and I was in the neighborhood.
You think I could shoot one of these things after 20 years, but no. Still have to qualify every month.
How many rounds do you shoot?
24. Reloads. Trustees make them. Cheaper that way. How are things around the Hall of Justice?
Oh, quiet.
Not bad for a pencil pusher, huh?
Okay. How are things at headquarters?
Oh, busy. Lots of visitors. Denver, Salt Lake, Portland.
The assistant chief's job is wide open, huh?
They didn't come here to look at the Pacific.
Well, what about the captain? Isn't he still in the running?
You seen him lately?
No.
You wouldn't know him.
I wish I could help.
You can. Do you ever read out-of-town newspapers?
Sometimes.
Old ones?
No, not often.
You should. You learn things.
Like what?
Like why a boy makes his father eat his heart out.
I thought I knew the reason.
Not all of it. You'll find the rest of it in the Kansas City papers. April the 12th, 6 years ago. Bank holdup. It might help.
Thanks. How'd you do?
Couple of bullseyes.
Very good. I hope I can do as well.
More coffee? Let's take in a movie. We haven't been out of the house in weeks. Why don't you say something? Don't sit there like a dummy. Say something. Say anything you want to say. Something. I'm sorry. Come on in, Bart.
Where's Louise?
In the kitchen?
Do you mind calling her? I'd like to talk to her.
What about?
Well, about you, for one thing, and Tommy.
Look, Tommy's my problem. I'll handle it my way.
Maybe. But first, you'd better know the facts. Why he ruined your chances of becoming assistant chief. Why he tried to break up your marriage.
What are you driving at, Bart?
Well, I read a story in a Kansas City newspaper about the death of Tommy's father. And it wasn't in the obituary column.
I'm listening.
Well, it gave me an insight into the why of Tommy's actions.
What is it?
Shall I tell him, Louise?
Go ahead, Bart. He has to know sometime.
Tommy's father was killed by a policeman.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know why. I wanted to at first, but I told myself it wouldn't make any difference. And then later on, I was afraid it would.
It wasn't an accident. He and two other men tried to hold up a bank. They got him.
What difference does it make now? The damage has been done.
Oh, you can't give up now, Keith. If all of this will help to straighten out Tommy, the other things may fall into place.
Louise, honey. You only told me. You only told me.
The next morning, I told Judge Langley the facts we didn't have 2 months before. He agreed to ask for Tommy's release if the school superintendent approved. I went that afternoon to Superintendent Corley of the industrial school. Yeah, very nice.
Yes, sir, Bart. You ought to get some outdoor exercise, too. And there's nothing like ducking.
I wish I had the time.
Come in. Hi. Matthews has some news for you, Tommy.
Sit down, Tommy.
Well, I'll leave you two alone. Nice to see you, Bart.
Thank you, Mr. Corley.
Hi.
Tommy, Judge Langley has agreed to have you released next week.
That's swell.
But that'll mean reporting regularly to the probation officer and keeping out of trouble. Think you can do it for your mother's sake and for Keith's?
Well, sure, Mr. Matthews, sure. I'll get along swell with him, honest.
Hello, Louise. Keith home?
Yes, come in.
Hi, Bart.
Hello, Keith. I just saw Tommy.
How is he?
Well, he looks fine. He'll be home Wednesday.
Thanks so much, Bart.
Me too, Bart.
But I don't think your troubles are over yet.
What do you mean?
Well, it's my honest belief that Tommy's a sick boy mentally.
That's why he wants to hurt me.
I don't understand it. Doesn't he know that he's hurting me, too?
He probably does, Louise. But he resents Keith even more than he loves you.
But look what he's doing to himself.
I don't think he cares.
He never said a word when I married Keith.
Well, like all boys, Tommy lives in a private world with his own resentments.
All the time I was telling him what a fine man Keith was only making it worse.
It was my fault. I couldn't understand the boy.
Hello? Oh, just a moment, Sergeant.
Yes?
Captain Peters, we just got a call. Your boy just broke out of the school. Took the superintendent's car and his shotgun.
Have you got a line on him? I'll be right there.
What is it, Keith?
Tommy just escaped from the school.
Oh, why? Why, when he was getting out this time?
I don't think he's given up yet.
Keith, don't. Don't let him hurt him. He's only a boy. He's a good boy.
And he's got a shotgun.
He's holed up inside. Won't come out.
I'll bring him out.
Want me to go with you?
No, this is between Tommy and me.
caused enough trouble? I got a gun now, just like you.
It takes more than a gun to make a man, Tommy.
It's all you ever needed.
Is that what you think?
I don't think. I know. Big shot.
Listen to me, Tommy. You're my son.
Stepson. I don't belong to you. I never will. You're not pushing me around anymore.
You got it all wrong, Tommy. You've been pushing me around for something that happened in Kansas City 6 years ago.
What happened in Kansas City?
Why didn't you give me a chance? Just because your own father let you down doesn't mean I will.
What do you know about my father?
I know all about it. Maybe I can make it up to you. If you put down that gun and walk out like a man.
You're not a man. You're a cop. I'll never walk out of here with you. One of us ain't gonna walk out of here at all.
Okay. That's the way you want it. Here's my gun. Now let's see if you've got any gut.
You'll find out if you take one more step.
Look, kid. I've been looking into gun muzzles for 22 years, ever since I joined the force. I've only got a few years left. You've got a whole life ahead of you.
Yeah, what kind of a life?
You'll never live to find out if you pull that trigger. They'll send you to the gas chamber. Then you can cut another notch in your gun stock. Because if they send you up, you're going to kill your own mother. Think about it, Tommy. You kill 3 people when you pull that trigger. Think about it.
Sent back for an additional 3 months. But on his release, his mother and stepfather were waiting for him. And Keith's prediction about the boy came true. The case you have just seen was brought to a fair conclusion through the efforts of a public defender.